I got health insurance today. It kicked in. So
Did you buy it?
no, I just got it through work. But I'm very excited because
You've got a job?
I'm very excited because I've been very careful about not being. I actually almost got hit by a car the other day, and I was going to be very upset if I
You
survived.
left the house?
I was going to be very upset in my dreams.
Oh,
We had the simulation going in the basement.
yeah.
But yeah, I have health insurance
Well, that's nice.
because I have like 3 teeth left. It has dental. It has dental. So
I actually have more teeth now than when I bought the house and we got trapped.
I did.
Isn't that
I
weird?
did notice that you get like 2 or 3 rows.
Yeah, there's
now.
a couple.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's not even. They're not rows. There's like 2 of them, but they're in weird spots. Like one's like up here, and it really kind of hurts to even like look at it. I don't want to like pull my gums back, and then the other is like just further back.
Well, have you ever seen an X-ray of a child's skull, like when they still have their baby teeth?
You mean that grotesque image of
That's
like
disgusting.
multiple teeth and like weird like skull teeth compartments
That's disgusting.
waiting to blow?
Yes.
It looks like a child's head's full of like C4 explosives that could just go off at any minute.
I don't like it.
I don't dislike it. It's pretty funny.
I look at that and I think, what are we? Should I let the kids know?
I thought you already did.
No, well, I haven't let the kids know. I was.
Yeah. This is for posterity. I'm talking to myself like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Let them know.
Looking at some cute photos here. Okay.
Yeah, of big titty goth GFs.
Let me see. How should I?
Do people just like saying big titty goth GF? Is that it?
I don't know. I don't talk to anyone besides you.
Yeah. I mean, sorry. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I like to pretend that there are other people. I don't know. I'm thinking this is this. Yeah. Okay. That looks good. And can you give me a check?
Work is hard.
Can you talk like a man?
Hello. Can anyone hear us?
There you go. That's.
If you're in the chat, say hi.
That's probably
Why not?
good.
Who cares?
It looks like we're hitting it. I'll just get a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. We're in the yellow.
How does YouTube chat work?
But the thing is, all you got to worry about
Uh-huh.
is the chat that we're looking at.
Oh, okay.
Because it all pipes in there, cowboy.
Damn.
It all pipes right in. And then, if we ever have a Patreon, we can then get super chats. So then people can pay $1 to have us read their chats.
Oh, I was just doing it anyway last time.
Me too. Well,
Yeah.
because this isn't.
I'm not gonna nickel and dime them.
Yeah, exactly. That's you're not needling anybody for like their chump change. You know what I mean? It's a shame though that this day and age, like $5 is like utter chump change. Like a pack of gum is like $4.97.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think. Well, I'm not quite sure what you're saying, but I think giving another human being you never met before $5 is like kind of cool.
Well, that's great. The act is fine. The act is great. I'm saying that like the worth
chump
of
change
the
has gone
dollars.
from like 10 cents.
Exactly.
to
Chump
like,
change was literally nickel and dime, and now it's like $5, $10
is a lot
bill
of money.
now.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a lot of money.
No, but I mean, in my head, it still is.
It is because nobody's got any.
Yeah.
But the cost of everything, the reason people don't have anything is because they have to spend that $5 every day. You ever notice, like, you ever have this, like, when you wake up, when you're kind of like, when you've been living for a long time, and you have an understanding about, like, what it is to be an adult, you wake up and there's just about, like, 4 or 5 hands that, like, come from the darkness outstretched.
And they want that money.
Yeah, you basically have to give them, like $12 and then $15. You're basically spending, like, you have to spend at least $30 a day.
Every day of your life.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Like, something always happens where you have to spend the money.
Yes. And
or face the consequences, which is just annoying pain. It's not pain. It's just, like, annoyance. You're like, I'm really hungry. And you could just sit there and be like, and kind of whine about it. Or you go, I could just spend $15 and then not have to worry about that for 4 hours.
Yes.
It sucks.
Yes.
I guess it's also fun though when you think about it.
No.
No?
No.
There's an aspect that's fun. Hey, listen, there's no move you can't escape from.
Nobody here but us, but fighters. What? I got
You know the escape.
You know the escape.
You know the escape.
Hey,
Breathe.
it's severe nighttime. We got our friend
You know the escape. Yeah.
Randy in the comments. I wanted to
In the house.
Okay, so first of all, I don't want to, I don't want to put something heavy on you right up front, but you got to tell us what game to play. I'm counting on you. And second, I didn't tell you about this.
What is it?
But our friend here was telling me we were talking about being places, which I have not done in a long time because we've been locked in this house through supernatural means for a while. And our friend here was talking about how their car was on fire and is now.
Damn.
Yeah, that's real.
It's too hot. Where do you live? Arizona?
No.
Was it hot, like temperature
Well, that's
wise?
why I didn't ask, because I was
going
going to ask on air.
Yeah. Okay.
This car's on fire. There's no driver at the wheel, right?
Yeah. There's a song that somebody wrote about that, but it's like about a girl. This girl is on fire. That song?
Yeah.
Who does that song?
I don't know.
What in the nightosphere of humanity, which vanilla regurgitating freak beast does that assemblage of tones? I think one of the names is like Beyonce.
I don't know.
Another isn't there another name? Isn't there like Sexy Red?
I'm not aware of any pop culture phenomenon that has occurred in the last 45 years because we've been trapped in this house.
Let's recap. We got Joe in the house too. What's up, my man? Okay, for all the uninitiated, I bought a house 2 years ago during the pandemic. I got it for about $57 plus tax. It was a short sale, too good to be true, and it turns out that it was, because the second I crossed the threshold and got the keys, I haven't been able to leave the house for 2 years. Every time that I try to leave the house with my friend Ryan, who also showed up to kind of return a book that he had borrowed, he also crossed over into the house. Anytime we leave, there's a flash of white light, and then we just are pooped out of an earthen butthole in the basement. Right back into the house. I try to crawl out a window, earthen butthole. Walk out the door, earthen butthole. Back door, earthen butthole. Side door, earthen butthole. Crawling out the goddamn chimney.
You're back.
No, actually, that was we have a. You can stand on the roof, but if you try to jump off, earthen butthole poops you right back out, man. And so we've just been doing that. There's another little caveat too, is that all of the food that is in our refrigerator, it looks like food until we take it to eat it, and then it turns into cough syrup.
And somehow, through mystical properties that are scarcely or completely unknown to us, we have been able to sustain ourselves just drinking this cough syrup. And we were talking. If you missed it, we were talking about how one of us has fewer teeth than they did before.
Yeah,
one of
I
us
have
has
more.
extra teeth. The properties of this confection, I don't.
We don't really know what's going on.
I don't know what it's severe.
That being said,
severe nighttime.
I can hazard a guess that when we eat or drink the NyQuil, it retains the caloric properties and nutritious properties of the food. So it's really just for our benefit or unbenefit that it turns into NyQuil or, well, cough medicine. You know, we're not sponsored by NyQuil, so F those guys. I'm a Dimetap man, to be honest.
I'm more of a Robitussin man, to be honest. You know, if you really want to get down to brass tacks here, what do we got?
Damn. Random misfire.
The e-brake fire.
Yeah, see, Joe knows what's up. He's got a crush on the bag. Dude, personally, I'm sworn to the bag. Eyes and teeth. Here's the deal. I want to play a video game, and I'm thinking is this a Game Boy Advance emulator? I could just put that on. I wouldn't mind playing Advance Wars. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, okay.
Go wild.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I have to bring this stuff over here.
I'm trying to get a good picture of us here.
Yeah, you can also bring that up on your phone so you can read the chats. You can read the chats, love. You can go ahead and read them as quickly or as you like.
Severe Nighttime.
File, load ROM.
Live.
Do I have any ROMs? Oh, see, yeah. This
from Vallejo, California, it's Severe Nighttime.
Severe Nighttime.
WPIG, Vallejo.
Dude.
We're live.
I'm just going to... All right, this is what we're going to do. I hope everybody likes real time. Wait, where is it? Advance Wars? There we go. That's my boy. Oh, yeah. And please, everybody, if the mics aren't loud enough or if the music's too loud, whatever it is, just let us know. Ooh!
Don't be shy.
Oh, and for some reason it's not showing up. That's cool.
I love my favorite thing about living in the time we live in is that stuff doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, that's
but
wild.
you have to pay for it anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. You're like, well, will it work every single time? It's like, maybe. I guess we're not going to play that because I guess I can do a window.
Audio seems good.
The audio does seem good. I'm just gonna add this source. Is it hot as the Dickens in here or what?
No, I feel comfortable. I'm quite comfortable. Thank you very much.
There we go. Guys, sorry about the bit at the top, but oh my god. Oh, it's really big. We're still doing it, don't worry. Can you talk to the people? Can you
hey,
let
what's
them know?
up? We're just we're just
yeah, hey,
doing
what's
a thing
up?
over
That's
here.
a good one.
I'm trying to alert the masses that we are live.
Oh man, they're scared when we go live, dude. When my feet hit the floor, the devil says, "Oh no, he's awake."
What is the YouTube? I don't know why I was talking to the mic to.
It's the skeleton trash bag.
Okay.
All right, boys. Oh, RoboCop's out tomorrow. Oh man, we're gonna have to stream tomorrow. Sorry. I hope you like streaming because we're gonna have to do it again tomorrow.
That trailer we watched was so bad, man.
Dude, it's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna continue my campaign because I'm a beast. Who out there has played Advance Wars? It's one of my favorite for some reason, and I'm a what is going on here? Did I not press the right button? Press start. That's the right button. There we go. I will continue. Slowly creep through the fog. What are you looking for?
You have like some numbers added to the end of your skeleton trash bag.
Why don't you just look it up on Twitch?
Well, I'm gonna do the YouTube. I'm gonna do the YouTube address.
Okay, I don't like reading. I'm an old man now. My birthday was last week, and I don't like to read in video games anymore because it's just really annoying. I want to play something that just throws me into the shit. Metaphorically speaking, that's a Vietnam reference because I'm obviously a veteran. I was about negative, 30 years old when that conflict took place. No, I was like negative 14 years old.
It was a little bit.
Okay, see, they just keep talking and none of it's good or interesting.
Well, you can't just take a life without knowing the score. That's me, by the way.
You're Andy?
Yeah, man.
I'm Max.
Yeah, you're Max.
Is that Joanna?
Who? It's just the two of us. Oh, is this the girl you've been seeing?
Yeah.
In your dreams or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, it can be the girl who doesn't really exist.
Well, I guess I'll be your scrawny ass.
Yeah, be me.
You're little...
Try being me for once in your life, you know?
It's
Walk
tough.
a mile in my shoes.
I can't. I don't know how you do it. Drive me nuts. Yahoo. How was everybody's Halloween? Let us know in the chat.
Let us know in the chat how your Halloween was.
Also, if you're sipping or smoking or getting ripped, I want to hear about it, and I want to know what it is, because Daddy's about to tie some on, or tie one on, and get a little bit of that poison, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, is there any way to get like any sort of like layer in the background that covers the chat so it's not?
There's a transparency on it right now.
Can I jack it up?
Jesus, dude. Why? Because you're afraid people can't read it?
I can't read it.
Oh, you should just bring it up on your phone.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Am I? All right, well, looks like I'm good. I love also being the producer of the show as well, the engineer. What am I doing? I'm Andy. Okay.
You're not allowed to go to work tomorrow. Like, get real, man. We don't work.
Dude, yeah, come on, man. Jobs are for stand-up citizens, and the thing is like, who out there is working? You know what I mean? You go outside, and there's just a billion people just walking around with their mouths open, catching flies, like looking at the sky. Proverbially. All right, this is the guy right here. I got to take this guy out. He's got boats. What's he got?
I googled. I was trying to basically like grandpa my way into your YouTube link, and I came up with insane survival uses of heavy-duty trash bags on YouTube.
Damn, heavy-duty trash bag.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is that thing's designed to kill me, so we're not gonna do that.
All right. So what are the stakes here? Who's at which? Are you you're the red guys?
Right now I'm Andy, which
Okay.
is a little geeky pipsqueak.
So Andy is 13 years old and is now the commanding officer or
Yes,
whatever
of
in
this heinous military force.
Okay.
That, I have to go protect that shit over there, like, now. Is there anything I can do? No. Dude.
Don't go to work.
I mean, I'm jealous of those people too. But then I'm not jealous of them. I'm just jealous of them not having to go to
their
work.
circumstances?
That's the only thing to be jealous about. Because, other than that, they're scumbags.
Nah, they're alright.
Are they?
Yeah, they're fine.
You're optimistic.
One of us has to be.
I don't know how you do it.
Life can be beautiful.
Not a lot of atom splitters out there, you know what I mean? My turn has ended. Winky!
His name is Winky? Oh, it's
God.
Eagle.
Wait, Magic the Gathering? Yeah, dude.
Okay, I'm actually gonna like do something and besides just sit here. I've been like drafting.
That's good.
I've been drafting this thing.
Yeah, help me out. You're like, play a video game, and then I'm like, I don't really want to. You're like, play a video game, and I'm like, okay, let's play a video game. He's like, I'm gonna look at my phone. I'm gonna check my Instagram.
Okay, I got it.
There you go. Now you're the king. Now you're the man now, dog. Okay, Andy is.
I wonder if any cute girls will watch this.
I mean, if they do, it'll be no fault of mine.
That was what I was fishing for there.
Shit. He is destroying this fleet. Just annihilating. I'm going to have to take him from the south. I'm going to have to take him from the behind.
All right, I'm here we go.
Yeah, where we go?
I'm posting.
Okay. Make my day, punk.
Are you ready?
I'm sitting here doing this.
I have 150,000 followers who are dying
Yeah, okay.
to glimpse our lives.
Then it's their lucky day. Because here we go.
Oh, man, it always hurts when you post a story and then the first thing you see when the screen refreshes is a girl you were sweet on. once before.
Dude,
in
you
the
are.
Before time. I said it to.
Your hair matches your demeanor.
What does that mean?
It means that you're a sad boy and you have great hair, and it looks, you're just like, what was me?
Yeah.
Which dude. Hey, listen, it's not a bad thing. All right, Andy, we're done. Let's end this. For some reason, I just got really hungry.
You want me to go make you something?
Yeah. Damn. Damn, that's a shame. I heard MTG is just going the way of the Buffalo. They just keep doing like weird stuff with that game. I bet online is the same.
MTG? What the hell is that?
Magic the Gathering.
You know, many years ago when I was a younger man,
Yeah.
I knew and know this girl who lives in New Orleans. I lived there for 3 or 4 months some time ago now. And
Okay.
she worked at a restaurant. I won't say what it is.
You knew a girl from Gordon Street?
I knew a girl on Gordon Street.
Yeah.
And I promised that I will always keep that one perfect day
Oh my God.
on Gordon Street.
Oh my Lord.
No, but she worked at this restaurant, and this guy owned several of them. It was like a chain of restaurants.
This guy owned restaurants.
This guy, he had a restaurant. He employed her. She knew him. He was able to open this chain of restaurants. Not a chain, but 3 different bars and restaurants.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, using his Magic the Gathering, the money he'd accrued playing as a professional player.
Yeah.
He got like $500,000 or something.
You forever,
What a freak.
forever you may roam sort of money for Magic the Gathering. Dude.
What a freak!
Hey, dude, lucky him. He had the skills to pay the bills, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna say? You should have
Not
seen. You should have seen what we had for dinner.
I had to just
Chimpanzee toenails.
Fight this guy. Yeah, exactly.
Dust.
Stewed monkey brains.
Mastodon gut flora that we had drunk from canteens.
Dude, I love it.
From the Civil War.
And that kid hair is me. Kid hair.
That's me. That's me though.
Oh yeah. Ryan's
what?
Andy.
You know what?
Starby is Andy. I'm Max.
You know what?
I'm the big gorilla oaf.
Red is my color, and he has affixed to his. What? You know what? We don't have to get into it, but he's wearing a yellow star on his chest.
Yeah, because he's a communist.
Okay. Yeah, I mean.
That's what it is.
They have red stars, but anyway, the reds. They're the red stars.
Have you seen China's flag? China's communist flag? It's yellow.
Okay.
It's yellow stars.
Whatever, man. Just saying. Yeah,
You're thinking of the Stalin. You're thinking of the Japanese band, the Stalin.
I haven't eaten real food in 3 spins around the sun now.
Dude, yeah, man. Listen, I hear the plight. I hear the call.
Do you remember last year when I got scurvy?
I kept trying to tell you to think lime, when you were eating that food.
And then we found like a treasure chest in your basement that was full of like weird stuff, but there were like packets of Kool-Aid from like 1960 or something.
I'm a weird guy.
It saved my life.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You got that chest from like it was a estate sale, right?
It was in the house when I bought it.
Oh, I thought it was like a Manson family artifact. Maybe that was something else.
That was just me in general. I'm sort of a Manson family artifact.
You should see this
Charlie.
guy. You should. Well, it's. I mean, I don't pay the more. Well, you paid it in cash because the house was so cheap. I don't contribute anything financially to the ownership of this house, although I will claim half ownership if we ever escape from it in the event of a sale. But you should see. I'm going to say our. You should see our basement. It's Antique Roadshow down there on account of.
Yeah, some weird stuff.
On account of this guy over here.
Some weird stuff down there.
I feel like.
There's one of those lantern holders.
The Miss Universe here with this, or like
the skinny mic.
I wonder if you could get like a Bob Barker US beer condenser microphone.
I would actually love that.
Like if I just held it and she's
Roddy,
beauty
tell her
and
what she's
grace.
won.
She's beauty and grace.
Exactly.
She's Miss Severe Nighttime.
Miss Severe Nighttime. I'm here to tell you what a beauty she'd be.
Did you get those macaroni dreams last night?
No.
I yearn for it.
No such thing as macaroni dreams.
I dream.
Stop it. That guy's gone.
We must never forget that we are human. And as humans, we must dream. And when we dream of macaroni.
Oh, we dream of big women. What? That was me. Sorry. I said that out loud.
No one would... What is it? No one would ever be upset if someone on a business trip never arrived. What is it? What does he say? Spanish prisoner.
It's cute as a pail full of Chinese babies or whatever.
Cute plan, huh?
Yeah, cute as a bucket of cute as cute.
Two.
You fool me, you be fooled if you're fooled again.
Two lines that I use a lot of them, but two lines that I go back to from that movie are.
You are a 2-line guy.
You
do one line and then you go back for another.
Yeah. Well, okay. I could talk my way out of a sunburn, and I wouldn't tie my shoe without a backup plan.
Exactly. Beautiful. Beautiosity, you say.
Very resilient.
I'm reluctant. You realize, you understand I'm reluctant to tell you.
So is Gumby. I got a better profile.
You realize I'm reluctant to tell you. God, when he tells him he's reluctant to tell him,
Get
boy.
that. Yeah. We're all out on the balcony. We're all having a margarita.
Yeah, dude, that sounds good. I think I might have one of those.
I've known this guy for going on 50 years now, and never did I know until now. He's a margarita guy.
Big one.
We get, rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett over here to my left.
Wasting away in Margaritaville. I'm not wasting away. I'm like having a good time. Tequila has always made me a very happy person.
It's one of the only spirits that I can imbibe and not sneeze. Because when I worked at a bar, sometimes I worked like the evening shift, and they would hold on. They would put like sort of like novice bartenders on the evening shift before the night, because it's like they would practice drinks and weren't whatever, they were.
I hear you.
Mediocre bartenders that got better, and who got better, and sometimes they would test drinks out on me because I was working the door, and they would say, Ryan, can you come test this? And I would go, okay. So I drank like an old-fashioned, dark and stormy or whatever. Yeah. And then if you've ever worked at a bar, you know that the bartender, the only way to make it tolerable is to keep drinking while you're there, right? Just kind of stay steady, not get drunk, but you just. Yeah. So the bartender will say, we'll pour shots for, that's me, for themselves and then their friends who are there and then whoever else is working. So like you do a shot, right? Yeah. So the bartender would just give me some, we're doing whiskey shots or whatever. Whatever. So any liquor that was yellow or gold, it would make me sneeze every time. It was very embarrassing.
That's pee-pee.
I looked it up. I have a mild alcohol allergy. But so I started. What? It's real.
Yeah,
I
sure.
sneeze.
I'm not trying to be a jerk.
If you had some oak barrel, 50-year-old bullshit here, and I would go.
You'd never realize, if it weren't for the 21st century, that 97% of these American jagoffs walking around have some sort of potential ailment that wouldn't affect. A tiny kitten. However, I gotta know about it.
I sneeze. So what I'm saying is,
I am the healthiest person on earth.
I'm trying to bond with you because, it's like, let's try different things, and then I realized that tequila was the one thing that wanted to make me sneeze, and two went down easy.
Right. I mean, but
I can just go okay.
But first, you had to tell me that you were vegan.
Shut up. I'm trying to be like, yeah, dude, me too. I'm not like, sesame seeds give me diarrhea. I'm just telling you that.
Oh, man. Sesame seeds? Yes. Wait, what are the little... poppy seeds make me blast the bowl in half, dude. I see Joe talking in the chat. He's referencing Dewey. So we went to Texas. Me and Joe went to Texas for
I used to live there.
Nuclear War Now Fest. Yeah. So, but he lives in Smithville, which is out like way out. It's not way out. It's like just it's like the other like burgs of Austin.
Yeah.
Really fantastic place, and we went to a bar that is cool. And I mean, the thing is, I want to talk about it, but I'm like, I don't. I'm gonna self-edit because like it's.
Let's hear it.
Somebody pissed themselves very publicly. Not Joe or I. Somebody who is in charge of something, and they wanted to get wet, and they got so wet that the wetness shot right out of their pee hole and down their pant leg while they're like giving a speech on a goddamn picnic table. You know what I mean? Like, and
are we gonna pretend like we haven't all
never done it? No.
Experienced this?
Okay, that's actually. Can we do a poll?
Who here is pissed?
No. It's not pissed. I want to know about this because the thing is that I am the only person I think on earth who can control their bowels. Because everybody else is like, oh yeah, man, I shit my pants.
That is not true.
I shit my pants once a year, and I'm like, I have never shit. I have like never shit my pants. I've never put myself in a situation where I'm squeezing like a son of a bitch to stop a calamity from occurring.
Okay, well, your bro in here is also.
Is that Gino?
A teetotaler when it comes to dropping some spicy brown. In their drawers.
Yeah, well, that's not true because they'll send me videos of loud ones, and I really don't appreciate it.
Okay, well, go on. An unknown.
Well, that was okay. So so he's talking about. Okay, so we went to the place, right? And the place, it was really funny because the nature of this place is to just just get schmaltzed, dude.
Dude, we're getting.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we're getting a name drop in here.
Who is it? Is it?
No, let's see.
How come you ain't in the chat? Oh shit! It's Ian. My boy Enon. Hey, cheers, boys.
Tough racket.
Oh,
dude, so you can't see it, but I'm having like a hook beverage.
Oh, my favorite, never food.
It's cake cream. It's liquid.
My favorite, never food.
Liquid.
Anyway,
cake cream.
dude, so we go to Texas for the Nuclear War Now Fest. We hang out with JoJo and Haley and two of the most gracious hosts one human could ever ask for. And we proceed, here's the deal. I moved to California, 13 years ago?
Yeah.
Now, 12 years ago? And it's not that people in California are soft. It's just that people in, the East Coast and the Midwest are hard.
Yes.
They're hard as nails.
Because winter is coming.
Winter's coming. There's not a lot to do, but also everything that they kind of do, it's like the food that we eat is made of, just industrial sand or metal. The drinks that we drink are pretty much just bum piss,
tree pulp.
Yeah, dude, it's like they juiced,
radiated.
It's like they juiced Charlie Manson.
Yeah,
and put it into a glass. So, both of us live in places that maybe they don't go as hard because there's a lot of law. There's a lot of lawmen about.
Sure.
So we go, and I'm like, we got to get margaritas, and so the first pitcher arrives, and within. Between the two of us, right? Our significant others are kind of teetotaling. I mean, my wife's pregnant, so she can't drink.
Who?
My girlfriend wife.
I've never.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
And so.
Long distance? Anyway,
yeah,
go ahead.
It's complicated. She lives up here, which is really far away. Within 2 minutes, that pitcher was drunk down, much like all the love in the world when it comes into my vicinity. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, sipped it down, and then we just continued.
The place where love is drunk down.
Yeah.
You.
That one's a shout out to my boy.
Timbo.
Steak Man, T-Bone. And yeah, that's it. We walked out of there in this weird tequila sunrise. And, quite frankly, Joe knocked over an old man, but just shoulder checked him. I mean, it's like a 70-year-old guy. Yeah, he shoulder checks this dude, and then he falls, and I go, whoa. And the guy goes, that son of a bitch. And then Joe just curb stomped his head into the earth. And I was like, wow.
What?
He goes, don't worry, man, it's Texas. This is a stand your ground state.
Yeah.
And he said, if you can't stand your ground, you get put down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man.
It was a
I think
ride.
I would matrix dodge any 70-year-old assailant, be it what they will.
He had no idea it was coming. He had no clue.
Because his worldly faculties are greatly muted. He's probably permanent brain damage. Maybe you shouldn't have.
Not even permanent.
Are you changing people's names?
It's permanent brain damage because it's not existent anymore. It's gone. I saw it. I saw it outside of his skull keeper, or his brain keeper. His brain case.
Are you implicated here?
I just saw it. I didn't do anything.
So piss margarita, the great state of Texas.
Absolutely.
I drank a lot of margaritas when I lived in Texas. My girlfriend at the time hated me. I'm sure you can believe that.
If you like pinas colada.
I drank a lot our margaritas.
Wait, your girlfriend hated you because you drank margaritas?
No,
Good thing she's dead,
didn't. She didn't hate me. Our lifestyles were incompatible. She didn't like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it before the chat and God Almighty. I was a bit of a stoner. There's no shame in that, but she was adverse to that lifestyle. Whatever. It was like harmless, but she'd be like, "You smoke weed."
This person sucks.
No, she's great, but she no. Okay, well, So I would have fun. Sometimes I would drink a frozen margarita,
and then you had to talk to a lawyer afterwards. What were you doing?
We were
on the night of.
We were all out on the balcony having a frozen margarita for real, actually.
Nice. Wait, was she or was she like?
I think here's the thing.
She keister all over drinks.
Here's the thing.
She was like, I gotta do an enema of the tequila.
It was a bit of an entrapment situation because I think I'd had a margarita a few times. I'm from the East Coast. Margaritas, Mexican food, stuff like that, sucks, right?
Oh.
No, it sucks where I'm from. And so a margarita to me was like, give me who are you kidding with this thing?
I have a lot of things to say about this.
So I moved to Texas, and she's like, well, let's have a margarita. And I'm like, where I'm from, it's kind of
You've had bad experiences, so you're not into this.
But I embraced life. And so we would drink.
That's your first mistake.
That would be your advice. So we would drink margaritas, and then I said, hey, okay, right? And then she was like, you're always drinking margaritas, and I'm like, okay, what is this?
God, dude. Then the accountant showed up.
Yeah, she curb stomped me into the ground in so many words. Anyway,
that just sucks, man.
I like them. Do you prefer frozen or do you go classic?
I like the classic. I never get a sweet rim. Always salt. Okay.
Me too.
Blended. Here's the deal. I think that blended's a thing because people are trying to hide the fact they're not pouring deep.
I agree.
That's the only if it's at my home, you better believe when it's blended, I'm getting blended as well, right? But out in public, nah. You always got to go classy with the classic. Keep it simple. I like it lime. No mango, no strawberry. I'll drink it. I have had a very excellent watermelon margarita. There's a place up in Napa that's really good. They have one of those, and boy, oh boy, let me tell you, you turn the same color as a watermelon inside after you have a couple of those, buddy.
Is anyone else, to be crass, pissed out liquid watermelon following or do you mean like a Willy Wonka situation where you're Veruca Salt and you are turning red?
The verbal illusions have gone too wild. I don't know what you're asking me.
Okay, in Willy Wonka, that girl eats like a gobstopper.
The blueberry.
And she turns into a rotund blueberry-shaped human being.
Yeah.
The effects of which may or may not be permanent. I assume what you experienced was temporary. Are you saying that you? No, that's not true. Are you saying that you? This guy's missing 4 fingers, for reasons that is probably, two on that. There's 3 there.
Yeah, and then the other.
But okay, so you had a watermelon, or as we say back east, a watermelon.
Water.
Get you some watermelon, Ryan.
Delish.
Get you a plate.
Just scrumptious.
Dude, a plate full of watermelon.
You should, yeah.
I like it.
So what your question is, if I drank too many of these watermelon margaritas, would I turn into a watermelon?
Forget it. It was a non sequitur. So it depends on your mood. You can go either way.
I was like diving into this question. That meme where that lady has all the
Dan
math,
Rather, keep it going.
The math problems are swirling around. I'm like, dude, how do I calculate?
Keep it going.
Rin's asking something. What's going on in the chat? I see this, and my eyes are excellent, but it's just a little bit.
I feel like it's annoying to read because everyone can read the chat. It's kind of like when, I brought this up last time, when someone's doing voices when they're reading an RPG. Anyway, one time I was craving a.
Well, I don't.
Is
I
it
didn't.
pronounced mojito? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
A mojito, but I actually
Mojito is that?
Mixed it with a margarita. I was so excited to order it and so disappointed when I had my first sip.
Oh,
I assume you're
yeah. Well, dude, all this stuff. There's a little bit of an eclectic taste thing going on with all of that. You got to work up to it, okay? I mean, and also like the mojito is one that I like it. It's crisp, effervescent, citrusy.
Yes.
And also that gin makes it sticky.
Dude, gin is rough,
makes it. I love gin. I'm an old woman. You just put. I'll play bridge. All right. Gin. If that's what it is, then yeah, call me ancient. I love me some gin. I actually do. Like it's and people are always like, the thing is,
it's better than rum.
There's a
rum
that's
is,
Jesus.
Get out of here.
You want to talk about an immediate like headache? I don't even know how we're talking about alcohol because I'm not like a heavy drinker, and you for some reason have just completely stopped.
Okay, but that's not true because when we moved in, we had an empty septic tank in the basement that had been disconnected,
and I got to brewing.
Filled it with gin.
I got to brewing.
All
right? It's cheap, inexpensive, and anybody can do it. Now, can I see that well? Not really, because ethyl alcohol will fuck you up.
Do you mean a well or
no gin?
No, but you said you can't see that well. Do you mean like
I can't
the source of?
Yeah, that's real good.
I'm serious.
I can't see properly because I've been mixing grain alcohol in a septic tank of a new house that I bought, and the ratios were off.
Well, and
but you don't know until you try.
We learned later it was lead lined. That's why they
saving grace, hand to God.
I was a little concerned when you didn't hose it out first. You said you wanted those rust particles.
Dude,
that's Detroit style.
I needed that iron. I need that. I have to quit this because we're in a Cats game right now. I have to like end this.
Okay.
I'm gonna exit the map.
Why don't you check up on your old friend Yoshi? Maybe there's some sort of Yoshi themed game you could sink your teeth into.
On my computer. On my CPU?
Yeah. Like
there's not.
Like Yoshi's Island.
I think I have a SNES.
Yeah, get in there.
Don't I have that?
Get in there. You don't want to play the Game Boy Advance version of Yoshi's Island because it's like way too bright, and I think they added some like really bad sound effects and stuff. But I'm gonna.
You're not gonna leave.
No, I'm gonna get a beverage, but I think I hear that stray dog you let in is like.
Yeah, for some reason the dog
chewing
can
things
leave.
up, and the dog comes and goes.
Dude, I don't have one.
Remember when we tried to dress up like a dog in order to fool the house, and it didn't go for it?
Yeah, that immediate earthen butthole just got poop shooted out, dude. I could play Narita Boy, which is just like a platformer.
Dude, just light it up, man. Play Pocky and Rocky or something.
Goofy as hell. It was cheap. I think it was like 99 cents. Yeah. It reminds me of I think what maybe no, it's not the same guys. It reminds me of Sword and Sorcery. They got like skinny characters and stuff.
Hey, enough of these fucking jokes.
Are you trying to get? You need a sipper because I'm gonna go get something real quick.
I was gonna get some water.
I'll go get it for you.
Okay, and I'm gonna talk about secret things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you talk about those
because you won't be here
to bash
theatrically roll your eyes and grunt
to make you feel like the beautiful young boy that you are.
That's me. Hey, enough of these fucking jokes. Do you, let's call the thing what it is for once. I was gonna ask you a question.
Yeah. They can't hear me.
No, I forgot. Oh, I was gonna ask the chat. How's the sound? Let us know in the chat. I'm gonna take over here. I'm gonna take this mic. Welcome back to Crush Chat. I booked a hotel room. I spoke of this last time. I can't tell if we have like 5 views. It appears does anyone know how I don't know, like viewership works in Twitch? Because it appears that we have a metric ton of people here, but the numbers, they say the numbers don't lie, but I believe the numbers are lying. Let us know in the
Let us know in the chat. Do I have to get really close? Can you hear me now? I'm just going to use the other one.
I like this one. I like holding it. Do you think I have a soothing voice, a radio voice? I try to be I try to be the foil to McCune goes. Oh man, can I get like 2 or 3 more minutes over here?
Yeah, you can. Yes.
Okay. Look at that! You got like a wet bar back here. That septic tank is. He said that he stays stocked. Okay, so I like this girl, right? I'm not going to say her name. She has a great name, though. It's unusual, and she's the only one of her kind. It's sort of a Norse goddess name. Starts with an F. Go ahead and, if we got any detectives out there, put it together. Anyway, so I'm going to go visit her for no other reason than what else am I going to do? Sit around and get old? And it's fun to me to think about. And if it doesn't pan out, I don't even know what's going to happen, right? But if it doesn't pan out, worst case scenario, I'll be in an autumnal place, beautiful time of year, and if I just have to go off into darkness in the middle of the night and go to the next place I'm going, which is somewhere east of this place, and then down to New York City. And then I don't know what to do after that. I guess I'll come to Pennsylvania and see my best friend, Renby here. Anyway, I booked a hotel room. I got a great deal, and I like staying in hotels. It's got a queen size bed, and I'm gonna roll around all the live long day in it. Anyway, so I booked it. I'll be there for a weekend. Walk around, look at stuff, and see what it's all about. That's all you can ever do, and I'm kind of excited about it, regardless. No matter what happens, because as McCune said last night, it's always the right decision to create something rather than live in fear. Live free, while the rest live in fear. Anyway, I don't know. There was some sort of confrontation going on in the kitchen. I hear the mixing of ice in a shaker, whatever you call those is whatever. The guy's making an alcoholic adult beverage. Does anyone else out there in the chat have a crush? Let me know. By the way, I don't believe it's. I don't know. I feel like you can be in a relationship and just have a nice little crush, right? You can just it's harmless. You don't have to act upon it. It's just like it's like holding a balloon. You're like, oh, I'm glad that's there. But you can let it go at any time. You can let it go. It's a decision we all make at some point or another. If you got red blood flowing through your veins, okay, he's gone. Sometimes with this guy, you don't know. I said today, I was talking to my friend Layla, whatever, I'm just going to say her name, maybe she's in the chat, who cares. I said that having a crush or multiple crushes, I don't know if this the allusion to this game is going to, I don't know if anyone's going to remember it, but in Ocarina of Time, when Link travels through time, he ends up in the city of Hyrule, and everyone is like dead or hiding. And in the place that was once the potion shop, or just the store, there's a one-eyed creep. And he's got a cane, and above his bed are 4 cages filled with Poes. What is a Poe?
Spirit.
In the Zelda universe, it's a ghost. It's often a malicious ghost, and you catch them and you bring them to him, right? And he puts them in little cages above his bed. Some are smiling, some are upset, and I think the green one is smiling, and the purple ones they're not into it. And anyway, that's what having a crush is like. It's like capturing little pose and putting them above your bed. It's not the person themselves, it's the spirit of the moment, the spirit of...
It's the smell.
If there is such a thing. It's like, it's an idea of a person. And as long as you know that is something of an illusion or a delusion, then fire it up.
Are you done crying?
Roll it. The kids in the chat, bless their little hearts, said that this microphone is quiet.
Okay.
And you really have to
get right up on it to be heard.
So maybe crank it. People are getting cranked. Thank you for She's Miss Universe. So
it's time for the nighttime.
Okay, you can take the $10,000 cash, or you can bet it all for a 2001.
Or you can roll around in a pit of syringes that we found on Mission Street in San Francisco.
Toyota Camry gets 28 miles per gallon.
I'll take the syringe pit, Bob.
It says it sounds fine when McCune talks into it because he's loud.
Because I'm a man.
Okay.
I'll take the syringe pit for $500, Bob. Get me in a syringe pit. We're playing this game, Narita Boy. Did I say Nobi Boy?
No.
Okay, yeah, Narita Boy.
That game is pretty cool, though.
I don't know if this is offensive to Japanese people, only because it sucks. And it's using the word
What is this dude chilling beneath your crotch?
Yeah, that's like me. It's like literally looks like me.
When he's got the like Civil War general like mutton chop connected.
Yes.
I wouldn't want that guy behind me. Oh, well, he's there, and he's also
he's cute. I don't know what, dude. To be honest, here's the deal. I don't care because guess what? Just take a guess, dude. Take a guess as to why I don't care.
Because you don't care. You hate video games ultimately.
Yes, they are terrible. They're written by babies. And they're performed, even more poorly by human beings who call themselves gamers. I don't care if I offend everybody. Okay. It's time to be cool, man.
One time when I lived in P-Town, Portland, my friend came over. She's still my friend. She lives in Oakland now. She came over for the first time or whatever, and she saw my shelf, and I just, I had like a few video games, which I went on to hide because I felt shame. Oh, whoops. And she said, you got the desktop in the background there.
Well, I know
weirdly.
I do.
But she said, Ryan, I didn't know you played video games, to which I replied, only the good ones.
Yeah, that is the way to be.
Damn, this thing is sick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this.
My lighter?
Yeah. No, I'm to the kids.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just swing this right here in the corner.
Just swing it around, man.
I think that's fine.
Just a
Does that look good?
Guys.
Okay, everybody, does that look good?
Let us know in the chat. Why can't you see it over here, though?
Can't see it everywhere.
No, you're good. You're good.
I can't see it. Can't see it.
Work is hard.
October 8th. Door to the Priest's Portal. That
great. Okay.
Doesn't sound too good if you ask me.
Is work hard? Let us know in the comments, in the chat.
Joe, that's the thing. This looks good, and it is. The music's pretty cool. It's just kind
that's
of,
Joe.
You're running around.
You just keep calling everyone Joe.
I can barely see it, and the colors are like the same.
Corey
so
Hart,
I'm like,
sunglasses,
God dang.
And,
Yeah, no, Ren. It looks good, but it's just. They did a lot of They spent a lot of their time getting the VHS, tube television. Yeah,
look. Is this the Super Brothers?
I don't know who it is, but it's not who I thought it was because again, I said it reminds me of Sword and Sorcery.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's Cappy.
Yeah, but it's like the Super Brothers present whatever.
You might want to check this out. You might want to check it out.
Well, I mean, this guy's like 2 pixel thick legs. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
It's like I've barely played it, only because it's just really, you're just like jumping around and
it's a different team.
You know, it's so funny. It's like because everybody like the way that they make video games, and I'm not bashing video games, right? Video games are actually fine.
Yeah, they're cool.
It's just that like for some reason the way that everybody makes video games, they're very similar. They're all the same. Like everybody's just agreed that like, oh, this is how you make video games. And then, you know, once a year there's like a game that's like made by somebody who's outside the industry, and people are like, "Oh my god, iconoclastic, the most amazing instant classic game we've ever seen. It's epic." And it only is that way because it bucks all trends, right? Because it's like not a game that's devoted to telling the story no, not telling the story, exhibiting the story with words. It's really funny. Like games are like compulsory, like they make you read them. Otherwise, like what? The game sucks? It's like no. Like if the game is good, you don't have to say anything, dude. If the game's good, you don't have to say jack squat. I just wish we went back to that. Like everybody wants to do like, oh, it's a big story. It's like 2 hours. The story's like 2 hours. It's like I remember like Peace Walker. That game sucked, dude. Like being forced to watch a 40-minute cutscene when you're just trying to chill with something is like really annoying.
Years ago, you and I tried to play this, but do you remember some Miyazaki-ass level 5 game where you're like a little boy who's transported into another dimension, and there's a Scottish...
Arthur Twombly?
No, there's like a Scottish like freak, like little weird guy with a bell hooked up to his nose. He's like a little like anteater looking guy.
I can't recall. I'm sorry. I'm very
Ni no
dumb.
Kuni. Do you remember this?
Oh, Ni no Kuni. Yeah,
so,
it is a Ghibli game.
Yes, but
it's not Miyazaki, but it's a Ghibli game.
So it looks incredible.
Yeah, it's
even
great.
on the PS. So it's
also pretty good though.
No, here's the thing. They remastered it, which whatever they like up the resolution for like PlayStation 4 and stuff. So I tried to get into it. For some reason I couldn't get into it initially on the PlayStation 3, but I bought the remaster, and it's like they introduce a new game mechanic every 10 minutes, and you got this like little Scottish dude who's like, oh, now you can do this, and they're adding new game mechanic.
Oh, the big nose guy.
And you were like, shut up, because you get to so I don't know about you, big fan of world maps.
Wait,
like
so
old school Chrono Trigger looking. You run around going forests and stuff.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
huge. So you're like, man, this is beautiful. There's like autumnal forests and waterfalls, and there's mushroom people and stuff, and you're like, okay. And then, but the guy's like, oh, you press this, and there's like a tutorial, and I gave up after half an hour.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
It's like, good night,
it's like
Irene.
if you need that much information to play a video game, it's like just don't make the game.
Yes.
Just don't make the game.
Yes.
Just or find a way to make it good enough where if you play it, it's sick. Oh, hey, there I was, dude. It's just one of those things. And it's fine. I mean, everybody wants to be cool, make video games or whatever. It's like, yeah, I mean, go ahead. But can we just be inspired? I don't know. Can we be inspired? Can we just be inspired?
This one
looks
looks cool.
It looks great. Like they spent all their money there, and then I think, I mean, like it, you know, for the most part, it's part and parcel the same game that you've experienced. Like, I had to go inside the game, and there's an evil force, there's a darkness that's covering everything, and we need your help to save the world. And this is a normal motif. I understand. This is you could say this about most movies, especially science fiction, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know, man, I just feel like I don't have good examples because I'm not I don't charge myself with making video games. I just charge myself with being a butthole. So
yeah,
I do that thing,
proudly,
right? Yeah, proudly. I do that thing because I have good taste. It's like let's just start getting like into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's X repeatedly.
Did you let us know in the chat if you've ever played this game? Years ago, when I was a young boy, I would hang out with my cousin, who was 2 weeks younger than me, and he had a point. This is very weird looking,
he
dude.
is tugging on that thing.
Hey, there's some Mickey Mouse hands in the background. And
hey, there I am.
Big Brother, with like a David Bowie ass face paint. Yeah. But let us know in the comments if you ever played this. There was a game called, it was a point and click PC adventure game that had us look similar to this, which I believe they might be aping. Which it was called Loom.
Okay.
And you were like this Grim Reaper looking dude. You wore a cloak, and everyone in your town, in your small village, looked like this, and you played the loom.
Gotcha.
It was like an instrument.
You know, can I just say, if your game doesn't have a dash, you suck.
You're dashing.
There's
Kinda.
no. That's not a dash, dude. I need a
Thrust.
dash. If your game doesn't have a dash, your game needs to go back. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I don't know why. I don't even give a shit, dude.
I'm dragging ass. Do you have any more? Is there any more coffee in there?
No, but I have speed.
Yeah. Here's my review on speed, which I took in Berlin one time before we were trapped in this house.
It's Moorish.
It's fine.
Yeah, speed.
It's just,
Don't put it in your orange juice.
It's just meth.
It'll
I think
destroy your enamel.
I think I was telling you this, but in Europe, I would be like, they're like, oh man, we don't have anything in the fridge, and I was like, oh, let's just make a screwdriver, and none of them knew what that was.
Well,
that's like what do we got in there sort of.
A screwdriver's pretty good. You know?
Yeah, it's although
vodka and orange juice.
But sometimes the vodka sinks to the bottom, and then you drink all the orange juice. And then it's like 3 shots of vodka when you get to the end. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had
Can't say I've ever had that problem.
For our EU friends, maybe you don't know what we're talking about, but it's just it's orange juice. Oh,
whoa!
Let me ask you this and let us know in the comments.
I just cocked the shotgun. Wait. Oh, this was just one shot. That's all I had. Go ahead. What question we need in the chat?
Pulp or no pulp?
I'm a pulp man, dude.
Yes.
I like the grit. I like experiencing life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's exactly
I like
what
a
I've been
little
saying for
gristle
years.
sometimes.
And
you know,
not just the pulp and oranges. Give me the life pulp, right? Don't filter it out.
Oh well, there I go.
Let us know in the comments or in the chat if you like pulp.
I like Pulp Fiction.
I'm gonna see if there. I think there's like a little bit of coffee left in that.
I can
pot.
climb this thing. What? Yeah.
I think
all right.
so.
Okay, Rin's he's a hero on the right side of history.
You need pulp.
Yeah, you need pulp. Pulp is a thing.
It's the smell. Going to.
This is weird. This guy's utilizing all these Japanese words that are on like a Japanese like 101 course or something like that. It's like
just some dude from like L.A.
Which is fine. I'm not trying to hate.
No, it's a little.
Okay, like, man.
I'm gonna see if there's any coffee left. I'm gonna.
What do I do? Dodge? Oh, I can dodge now. I'm a real big fan of what T-Bone talks about, where it's like you should just be able to do everything you can do in the first like right when you open up.
Yes.
And then it gets better, and that's it. Like stop.
Sticky friction.
Stop with the breadcrumb, man. Quit. Stop doing it. It makes me shut games off, and I'm not doing it just to be antagonistic. It always has. I'm like, what? I don't care. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do in this day and age, right? Well, there's a lot of stuff to like look at. There's not a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of things to like, there's a lot of things to like look at while you just shovel food into your stupid head. And I'm saying that video games, when you breadcrumb stuff like this, one, it has people think that like I'm doing something, which is terrible because they're not. And two, it's like I can just switch to something else. Like if your thing sucks, your thing sucks. Like stop. Oh,
it almost feels like, it's like padding.
I have to like do something in the air.
That's one of the reasons I liked Fez, because it's just like
Fez is good.
You kind of like jump
start.
and go indoors. Yeah,
you just start, man.
That's all I ever do in my life is jump and go indoors.
Wait, what is this?
Talk to pedestrians.
A bump back and forth, and then bumper in the air.
Let me see it. Left, right. What?
Oh, but it's my other. Okay.
Try it here. Don't jump into the void. Just do it on a little platform. You're not doing the bumper. It's the left bumper.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh, we went the other way.
Oh, you can wall jump and stuff. Okay.
Wait, okay, so what?
Left, right, yeah.
Whoa, and then it goes backwards? What? Oh, maybe it's like this. There we go. That's what it is. It's not back and forth.
I'm gonna try to appease make our Gen Z viewers comfortable here. That is not lit AF.
Oh, dude.
That being said, I'm gonna I'm gonna extricate myself real quick because I got about a liter of cough syrup in me that's about to stain the bowl.
Oh, and I've got the time.
So when you went away, I was saying cute things. Matters of the heart, right? So
what happens if you don't? What happens if you don't have one of those?
I'm gonna leave it. Yeah. Well, now we've got a solid brick of hatred that was coming at you for 5 minutes. I will be right back.
Can you just take?
Are you gonna make fun of me?
Probably.
Okay.
You do a good enough job of that yourself.
All right. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Do you want anything?
Fine. No, I'm fine.
Okay. I'll be right back.
I'm sipping my sip.
I know y'all's gonna miss me.
I'm trying to get hip, you know. I'm playing Narita Boy, which is whatever, man. I mean, it looks cool. I like the sounds. I like the visions. I have to press X immediately because he's. Oh yeah, okay. Wait, just hold it or just I don't know. Okay, anyway, yeah, it looks great. It looks really good. It's just one of those things where it's like, don't. All right, yeah, open up. This guy has gone into his computer and he is a representation of the Japanese kanji for naka or inside, and like, yeah, but it's him though. So is he dreaming this or I don't really. It's a confused sort of lens, and it's one that's like, you could pretend that it's smart, but really it's like it takes too much time to think about for not enough gain, because once we find out what the dynamic is, all we find out is like, where are we? Don't make that difficult, you know? It's like there's science fiction writing about this where it's like, you know, don't use stupid names for like normal everyday things, or the reader will spend too much time focusing on that and then basically just won't pay attention to the rest of it, which is important. Not like the new name you have for like a teacup, you know? And this is his memory. Lionel Pearl Nakamura. I was born in the oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Riveting stuff. You're walking through an old memory. You know, okay, that's fine. Here's another one. I remember that my father was American, a guy Gakujan, and that apparently on that day he was particularly troubled by his work. His work was what? Drinking? It's interesting. We've been talking about that the entire time. Wait, when was this supposed to be? There's his mom. Okay. I'm good, man. I'm good with that stuff. Yeah, see, I like the look of everything. It's really nice. It's crisp. It's polished. It's shiny. I like the spark when he jumps like that. That's really cool. It feels good, too, kind of. But, you know, there's plenty of games that feel good. Let's go back into the mouth. Narita Boy. Clappy clap. What we got, son? Talk to me, Goose. Oh, yeah, okay. The totem, yeah, I already did that. All right. We reached the totem. That's fine. We're going to keep running. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. There's guys around. Just don't really, I don't know. I need more of a penetrative edge. Penetrative edge. Give me something with some teeth, all right? I'm in a world that like looks pretty hostile and cold, full of wires and fog and, you know, like whirring computers, like electrical impulses that are just exploding everywhere and contained inside of wires. It's like, give me something with some teeth, man. Don't be like, I had a memory of my dad being a drunk and my mom singing me a lullaby. I don't care. Sorry, I don't. Teeth. More of it. No more weakness. Don't want it anymore. I'm too old. I got few years left. What is this? Okay. All right, this guy's got a nice... There we go. Now you're cooked, bro. Yeah, looks cool. He's got that... Oh. He's got that berserk dragon slayer looking thing. I'm going to hit you and then jump. Pop, yeah. Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. That's what we say there. No. Yeah. Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. Yeah, the sword fighting is kind of weird. Like, I don't know if it's a 3-hit thing. The timing is strange. It's fine. Oh, well, I guess that's cool, too. You can just jump into a pit of spoiled... Oh, there's a roof right there. Sorry. Yeah, that through line's kind of fucking with me, man. Oh, let me do the what? The fucking... I have to do the move. What move? Okay. Wait, how do I... Oh, it's this. Okay. All right, that doesn't work either. That should have worked. That also didn't work. Amazing. Is there some sort of invisible wall there? Finally, Jesus. Go ahead in the chat. Let me know what you like about video games. So I can just destroy it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Techno key that you'll need. Good. More keys. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it, man. I'm just reading the stuff. Find the access techno key. Okay. All right. Is it over here? Where is the access to the techno key? Is that the key? Did you give it to me? Now I got to do this stupid thing again. Oh man, I gotta. It's a really weird thing to make make your jump like on your left side like that. Did I already get the techno key? Is the techno key maintained? Who's played Narita Boy? Who knows about it? I mean, they did a lot of work to make this look this good. Oh yeah, that thing's over there. There we go. Can I go up? I can't go up. Hiya! All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go back. They love you. Station. Station. Bads. Okay. Oh, so bats are called bads, and they're little floppy disks. I get it. All right. Wow. No, it's not going to let me get out of here until I kill all these guys. Yeah, I guess I'm just a big fan of like arcade games. I guess that's just like as you get older, you just like I can understand like why arcade games just exploded onto the scene because you had a bunch of like 30-year-old like pot-bellied sort of like, you know, they were 80s men, I guess, or like just dudes, you know. When I say that, I just mean that they weren't teenagers. Like, you know, life, when you grew up, it was like you were on your own. There wasn't an extension of childhood the way that we have now. So you had like dudes that were just like playing D&D, and they were teenagers at some point, but there was a lot of, you know, older people doing this. Arcades were sick. You get in there, you feel like you're doing cool stuff. It's more sport-oriented because it's about like score and other things like that. And now we've influenced it a little bit further. Is that just empty over there? Okay. I guess I'm not supposed to go there. Anyways, stuff like this is fine. It's just that I want Vanquish. I want like rail shooters. I want Lethal Enforcers. I mean, hell, dude. Streets of Rage. Turtles in Time, for Christ. Just get me in the shit, coach. Just get me there. Just get me in the shit. You know, if I want a story, it's like I'll read Moby Dick. I'll go and like to somebody who like, you know, does story writing for not even for a living, just that they've been hailed as like a master, right? It's like you want a science fiction thing, William Gibson. You know what I mean? Like I just go nuts. Like that's going to be more of an enriching experience than, you know, pretending that you've got a lightsaber. You know, getting your story about like some guy's like mom singing them a lullaby. I was regaling the chat with the idea that like I'm not just a hateful asshole, but that like video games I need teeth, And if I'm gonna read a story, I need to like go to somebody who's a story writer, not these weird like diaper wearing doughboys that make this shit.
There was a game, the Gooch made some time ago that
Who's the Gooch?
Final Fantasy creator.
Oh, nice.
Sakaguchi.
Okay.
And so this was
Chattahoochee?
When he went solo.
He went downtown on the Chattahoochee.
And he made a game with his company called Mistwalker, and the game was called Lost Odyssey, which, if you think about it, is
Abe's Lost Odyssey?
kind of Final Fantasy. No,
I thought it was
It was a 400-hour RPG called Lost Odyssey.
Sounds good.
But it's about these characters who are immortal, and what would it mean to live forever and fight forever, watch all your friends die, stuff like that. Anyway,
Well, wait, why were his friends immortal?
I don't know. They were like a race of people who.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
I'll be honest. I'll be real.
Can I just finish saying?
Well, I mean, I love the immortal thing. I get it, right? But can I say something about that? Okay, tell your story. Fuck it. Tell your story.
All I was
going
to say is that I can't think of his name, so I'm going to look like a poser here. But they had a famous Japanese novelist write the interlude.
Nice.
So it was like these, whatever. You had to sit there and read.
That's okay because the guy's a pro, though.
Yeah, but it was like interesting. It was he wrote like the interludes of like basically this guy's like I think like his diary entries or something like I'm 500 years old.
Uh-huh.
I have children who are not immortal. That sort of thing.
Oh, I got it. Okay, cool.
So my friend Emma is just saying the lyrics to Alan Jackson's Chattahoochee.
Yeah, Chattahoochee. Thank you. Go down to the Chattahoochee, gonna whiskey wine and don't poop a doop it. Oh yeah,
that's a different song.
Chattahoochee.
That's a different song.
Isn't that it?
That's
Chattahoochee.
No, it's not.
Well, sing the Chattahoochee song.
It's way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Way down yonder on the
That's Chattahoochee.
Gonna be down bow on a hoochie coochie.
I know you're having a go at me.
That's exactly what the song is.
That is not what the song. That's a complete.
You're out of your mind.
You are stuffing the lyrics to a different country song.
Dude, if we watch this, are you kidding me?
I'll be right. I hate saying
you
it.
You just did the opening. Bow and out and out and out. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
Stop. You know that you're.
You know that you're smoking camel coochie ho ho and Chattahoochee. Ain't that it?
I feel like leaving now.
Did I disrespect
for some reason,
Did I disrespect your people or something?
No, it's just for this. This feels like sacrilegious. No, but
Well, Ryan actually left the house. He committed suicide.
Yeah, this is
because why, dude? What did he do? It's like I sang the Chattahoochee song wrong, and he got really mad. And then went upstairs.
Way down
and I heard a
on
shot.
The Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the living.
Just, dude.
Sorry, those are the lyrics.
See, you know what? I would like to take those lyrics and put them to good music. That'd be sick.
Okay.
It's poetry, dude. I can feel America in my loins now. On a Chattahoochee.
This is for some reason very irritating to me because I know that you know the melody.
Chattahoochee. Man, come on. It's too easy, dude. It's too easy.
I learned a lot about living in a little about love myself, okay? Well, we fogged up the windows.
I will say this. The thing is that you were probably 100% correct. I'm not going to agree with you because you are like the Toby Keith keeper of the tome. Like you understand this stuff and are a fan of it almost. Like you're like a reluctant fan.
I've eclipsed myself because it was a joke, and now I'm like,
yeah, exactly. Now you're the keeper. Now you're the librarian, dude, of this.
We fogged up the windows of my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early.
Okay.
but I didn't go home.
Didn't
you
go
know where he
home.
went? Where did he go?
He went to a hooker.
No, he went down by the river on a Friday night.
Oh, shit.
Pyramid of Cans on a
Nice.
moonlight.
Nice.
And he
Yeah,
was with
see,
his
that's...
buddies, and they were talking about cars and dreaming about
It's
women.
that
Never
easy.
had a plan, just living for the living.
Yeah. The thing is, those lyrics are really nice. And I have a thing about this where it's like the best lyrics...
Somebody's going to report us for this, I feel like.
For the Chattahoochee lyrics?
Yeah, because we just sound... This is the dumbest conversation we've
Yeah,
had
but
yet.
yeah, well, the cops haven't showed up yet, dude. So you know what all I got to say to that, though? Come and get me. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I want to talk about, though, when it comes to those lyrics. Because they're simple, right? He's like, man, my date was frigid.
Well,
I didn't let
it's
that stop the momentum of the
It's
Friday
sweet,
night.
though, right?
It is. Well,
Yeah,
because he's
he's
not
like,
saying like
"Hey,
she's
man,
a dumbass. Like
I
he's
wanted
just
to
like,
lose
all
my
right.
virginity.
Yeah,
If
he's like-
she's not into it.
He's
that's
like, it's
cool,
fine.
man.
It's cool. It's fine.
Let's go to
So he goes to Chattahoochee to get to Pyramid Cans because he's trying to get ripped, dude. He's like, let's go shoot some fucking rats down by the dock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I respect this. This is fantastic, but the simplicity of it is what I really like. Right? The simplicity of it is what
It's
is
a sweet song.
the choice.
It's a sweet song.
The greatest lyrics that have ever been written by any human being on earth, right?
Well, I know what you're gonna say.
From the
I know what you're gonna
Egyptians,
say.
from the Egyptians
Is it
to the
Iggy Pop?
Mongolians, absolutely.
I love girls. They're all over this world. Like to look at you.
I like to look at them. Look at them. Exactly.
I hope I live to be 98.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's those.
I
These
li-
these
I
are the
like
only
girls.
lyrics that matter,
They're all over this world. Like to look at you.
dude. He has another song where he goes, "Tell me a story.
Tell me a story.
Maybe I'll believe it.
Yeah. That's
There
a
ain't a bill they can make me pay. Ha."
New Valley. New
Come
Values.
on,
That's a
dude.
great album. Work is hard.
Dude, it's the only thing.
Well, okay, so what I like about the Alan Jackson
genius
song
of the simplicity is like just astounding to me.
is like, it's like even if you. So I'm from the South, technically.
That's
The
why I
East
think
Coast.
I knew that
So I
Chattahoochee was
knew
gonna rub
guys-
you raw.
So I knew guys like that in my own way. I had that adolescent experience, and there is a sweetness to it, right? Because it's like we were just hanging out. Everything was good, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of those, especially those like '90s like country pop culture country songs, were they rely on like nostalgia. Like
Absolutely.
I had fun in high school.
Yeah, a shared nostalgia
Because
from a certain era.
I do not say that this with disdain, but a lot of people who like that music. This is gonna sound judgment. I don't know what's called. I feel like it's gonna sound derisive, but they're townies, not normies, townies,
Townies.
right? And so they're like, yeah, I drive past my old high school sometimes, and I had some good times there.
Sure.
And so they listen to a song like that Jason Aldean guy, who I think is a
Chattahooch.
scumbag. He's got songs about
Where am I going?
chilling on a dirt road,
Right.
laid back, chilling like I'm George Jones, Memory
Wait,
Lane.
who's George Jones?
George, what?
Jim Jones?
No. Are you, see, this is driving me insane. You know who George Jones is. Waylon Jennings, George Jones,
I know Waylon
Willie
Jennings.
Nelson.
I know Waylon
They were all
Jennings.
buds, man.
All right, cool, man, yeah.
Well, he was, whatever.
I don't go in on the outlaw country. I like Waylon, right? I
No,
like
I'm
Charlie
not-
Feathers.
I'm not
I
saying-
like those guys.
Shh.
I don't go
Emma
in.
is saying that I am saying I'm from the South with disdain. I'm not saying it with disdain. I'm actually from.
Wait, is Emma from the South too? Because maybe she's taking offense now.
No,
you
I'm
never
not-
think that like Southern people they're so sensitive.
I know where she's from. I've been in her house.
Okay, is it the South? It's not the South.
Technically, no, but they share.
A border?
Yes.
Okay.
We laid
Southern-
rubber on the Georgia asphalt.
Listen,
Got a little crazy, but we never got caught.
right. You Southerners are a little sensitive
I am
for how tough
not
you.
a Southerner, technically. I mean, technically I am, but
I don't know
I'm not.
what's going on
I'm
anymore.
more East
You're
Coast.
Southern.
I'm
You're
more East
Chattahoochee. What
I'm
this
from
and that.
all over.
I'm from everywhere, man. On the Chattahoochee. Okay, so the
Emma,
castle
look it
door
up.
is-
You're technically not from the South.
Oh, we got a false claimer.
Technically.
Do we have a false corn boy in the audience? That false corn boy! You can't escape. I'm just trying to jump. Oh, okay, all right. Narita boy. I don't even know who I'm fighting. I don't know why they're in the sanctum. I'm just swinging this sword like a complete idiot.
Okay.
Dude.
I was wrong. Whatever.
About what? About what?
She is from
about the Chattahoochee?
She is from a state, and she lives in a town about 20 miles from my pep, from my beloved father.
That's the South, bro.
What? Okay. Yeah, I'm wrong.
It's Tennessee.
But, well, you didn't have to out her.
It's a big state. It's long.
I don't want
Driving
people to know
across
where
that
my
state?
family lives.
Oh
Anyway,
my God, a state?
Yeah.
Are you free?
This is not a densely populated state, I don't believe.
Dude,
Shout
what are
us
you
out in the
afraid
comments.
of?
Okay, so anyway, what I'm trying to say is the state in question, you got, I don't mean to be reductive here, you got drive-through liquor stores, you got churches,
gun stores,
you got
adult
triple
DVD.
X.
So yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
My favorite, by the way.
Oh, one of our buds here wants to know what game this is. Narita Boy?
Narita Boy.
Give me a effing break.
Who was that? Honey Boo Boo? Who was
Don't
Honey
quit
Stockings?
your day job.
Is that Ian? Who is that? I can't read. It's red, and the red is like really dim.
Gino?
Oh, Gino? Oh, Gino's the man, dude. Gino's band is
Ginopolis?
Yeah. Gino's the man. He is in a good band with some dudes called Tough Cuffs. It's for the kids.
Let us know in the comments if you're in a band called Tough Cuffs.
Absolutely.
Some nice wordplay there. I gotta say.
I think you would like them.
I gotta say.
I told them like who I thought it sounded like, and I think those bands that like they sound like are real good. So I'm glad to see these MFs just getting out there. And
I only listen to, you know this because you have gotten upset about it, but I only listen to Whale Song now.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You know I do. It's my white noise when I
Whale
sleep.
Song.
When I sleep upright in my hanging coffin.
Yeah, exactly. Bat style.
We used to have coffins side by side like astronauts, but the Whale Song pushed you.
Yeah, I was out of there.
Yeah.
I had to.
You sleep next to the septic tank
now I
now.
bury the coffin in the ground.
And every morning you were born anew.
What am I supposed to do here?
Sleep in a septic tank.
It's comfortable, all right? It's like it's got a nice curve to it.
I'm not judging.
See, this is the room with 3 switches, and 3 switches of which I can throw none.
The camera keeps panning back when you.
Yeah, it's a really they're creative. They're getting creative. Me downtown on Chattahoochee, gonna be down down a hoochie coochie, come on.
In the Chattahoochee.
In the Chattahoochee.
In the Chattahoochee music video, he's like water skiing or whatever.
Yeah.
He's being pulled by a boat and he's going and right.
Yeah.
And there's a part. I can show it to you later, where he's wearing a cowboy hat, as Alan Jackson does.
That Telecaster thin line sound.
I don't know, the momentum of being behind a boat, and it's probably windy. There's, they're on the open water on the Chattahoochee. And at one point, his hat, like, flies off and, like, sails back into the distance. And weirdly, everyone in Texas, they love that song. Like, I would hang out my girlfriend and her friends, and they would get drunk, and they would always play Chattahoochee. And yes, he's wearing those like 80 or those like early 90s like ripped jeans. Anyway, so the hat goes sailing off. I think it's slow motion, don't quote me. And the way the like arc or whatever, the path, the trajectory of the hat looks normal to me, but my childhood friend and roommate at the time,
what did they say? Like it's like a lizard illusion or something like that. Like
this
hat didn't come off.
This song is from like 1992, right?
Yeah.
And the music video was from 1992. He was like CG, and I was
Who
like,
said CG?
my friend at the time, and he's still my friend.
Did you kill him?
Well, so I'm like, it is not CG. Like this is a low budget
Stupid
music video where Alan Jackson's wearing aviators and he's got his fingers tucked into his pockets,
butt.
and he's going, yeah, and
he's got his fingers tucked into his butt.
He's also sitting on a bridge and he's got a dog, and people start partying. So this is like a $400 music video or whatever. Probably the lighting is what cost him, paying the crew.
Sucks.
So he thinks that in 1992 they had a computer generated hat fly off Alan Jackson's head when it's perfectly reasonable that when you're on the open water like that, there's nothing to block the wind.
we have laws against murder, but we should have laws against letting certain people live. Like, you let that guy live.
Look,
that's a mistake.
Because I was like, dude.
Yeah, you go.
You are out of your mind.
Who do you think they voted for in the 2020 elections, huh?
Alan Jackson's like, you know, I really like it if he's got like a green screen cap on, like he's like Smeagol, and they animate a hat, a cowboy hat flying off.
You don't have to express to me the ludicrousness of this assertion that like my man's got a fake hat on in his $400 music video. Bound and down and down. I'll tell you what though, they knew how to party back in the day. The shit, like, they knew how to party, dude. You know, it's like, and they still know how to party. Actually, it's just people. They're kind of weird. Everybody's kind of weird. But I will say that you go out west to the pioneer land. You know what I mean? To California. And
here it comes.
Do people know how to party out here?
Well, I was talking.
They don't really know how to party out here.
I was talking to.
I
was talking to a girl earlier who had lived in Portland around the same time as me, and we were discussing how like mild people are up there. They're just like, oh, I'm sorry. Like if there are 4 cars at a 4-way stop sign in Portland, people will go, I'm sorry.
It's just weird. It's just weird, man. Whatever. I can talk smack. I'm not even trying to talk smack.
You will almost run someone over with a car there, and they go, I'm sorry.
I'm calling the president. You're in trouble. The mayor will hear about this.
I'm writing a letter.
The mayor's gonna get word. I don't know where I'm at in this stupid game, and it's pissing me off. I just had to open this door, and opening the door brings you to the switches, and I'm like, wow, I can't do anything.
What I was gonna say is, just a non sequitur here. I get
full of those
ads on Instagram constantly that are tall,
that are the Chattahoochee,
lithe, to use a Victorian word, redheaded women constantly.
Oh, what was you?
No, I'm just saying it's like what is going on?
It just sent me back to the room of 3 switches, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck do I do, bro?
I'd hang out with this girl.
Yeah, I'd hang out with a lot of them. Okay, who's everybody's favorite contemporary music star? Is it Alan Jackson?
Remember that 9/11 song?
Is it Biley Ray Cyrus?
I'm just a singer of simple songs. No. I'm not a real political man.
No, because I don't hang out with these brain dead fucks.
But I don't think I can tell you the difference between Iraq and Iran.
Wow.
Oops.
Hey, but I mean, what is the difference?
We lay rubber on the Georgia asphalt.
Okay.
Got a little
Chattahoochee,
crazy, but I don't know where Iraq is.
Wait, so he literally sticks that in the song?
Yeah, well, the song
this
is
guy's
about...
This guy's a genius.
Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Were you hanging out with a cool dude, or were you just acting on some stage in L.A.?
Damn, I mean, what is he trying to say? Like, dude, it's a diss track. Like, but what is he trying to say?
I don't know, man. He felt something.
Yeah, I doubt that.
I believe in the sincerity of Alan
Jackson. He felt a big rock solid dookie in his Wranglers. That's what he felt.
I'm not going to defend Alan Jackson's 9/11 song. Okay, we've been talking about Chattahoochee for half an hour. Do we have any topics? Let us know in the comments if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, what burning questions do you have for an idiot like me?
Ask us questions.
You have a certified bona fide moron that was wearing no shirt and a leather jacket with sunglasses at night. Please, go nuts.
When am I?
You're like a normal person.
No, I'm not.
Well, fine. You're an emo sad boy. I don't know.
Okay.
Who's addicted to...
This redhead lives in Berlin.
Who's addicted to OkCupid.
That's how we met.
Me and you?
You're not a political man. I watch CNN.
We met in the most gracious of all lands.
I remember you wrote me a message after I left the Bay Area, and you said, like, it was nice supping with you, because we went to Denny's.
Oh yeah, it was, dude.
Oh wait,
funny ass dude.
Do
you realize how long ago that was?
A long time ago.
I mean, like, god damn.
In the before times. Yeah,
And
Emma, can we just any other question that doesn't involve Alan Jackson? Love you, but
wait. I mean, what's the question about?
I
Alan
love
Jackson?
you, baby, but the season's over.
The season's over? Not yet. Not for me. It ain't.
She said. And as they say in the South, bless your heart.
Bless
that's like a mean thing to say.
Bless your heart.
What are your favorite bands / singers other than Alan Jackson? I don't. You're gonna be like,
mine. My favorite. Well, one of my favorite. So I can't say singer. I do have favorite singers, but I want to do my favorite vocalist because this guy. I still like. I'm a person that I pride myself in being able to do a lot with my voice. This guy named Barney Greenway. He's the front man for Napalm Death. After the original singer Lee Dorian, which Lee Dorian is only responsible for the first album Scum, and then like some EP stuff, some single stuff. Yeah, whatever, dude. I just heard you talk about Alan Jackson and like Georgia Asphalt, and a bunch of cousin fucking hillbillies. So you can listen to 5 seconds of me talking about Barney Greenway from Napalm Death. Okay, this dude is real good. Just go check out Napalm Death. Listen to a song called Mass Appeal Madness. It's real good. Listen to Harmony Corrupted. Utopia. Yeah, Harmony Corrupted. Utopia Banished. Just have a good time. I will even say like a good album of that band is Diatribes, which is kind of a reviled album, but it's like really cool, really unique, very strange. It's a transitional sort of like album for music in general, like extreme music. I like that stuff. Iggy Pop obviously is one of the best frontmen ever. Best singer. What do you got? One of the best voices. I mean, I like Yves Mondant. Oh, E is same power. Same power E had. I like Yves Mondant. Yves Mondant is one of my favorite singers ever. And to give you a spoiler, Yves Mondant is a Frenchman, and he is very sexy. He is also quite rapey because he actually voiced a very famous cartoon, Pepe Le Pew. I highly recommend Yves Mondant. Interesting character. He was in a really good movie called Z, as well as Wages of Fear. He's a Renaissance man. He's a polymath. He can do everything. He can do it all. Very cool guy. He's dead, but man, I would give my working testicle to hang out with that guy.
Okay, you brought this up last time.
Yeah.
Do you actually have 1.5 testicle?
That is a correcto.
What happened to the other part of it?
I had a insane double hernia when I was like 8 years old.
Oh yeah, it was popping out.
So well, no, it ascended, but then I also had an inguinal hernia. And what they had to do was they had to go in there and get it.
You keep it in a jar.
No, the thing is that the thing is that well, it's not like 1.5. It's like it's a conversation starter. You know what I mean?
You put a Halloween costume,
dude. I almost painted its face this year. I mean it's just a fact of life, dude. It's just shit happens. You know, you got to deal with it.
I watch CNN, but anyway, whatever. I have 3.
3 what?
Coconuts.
You have 3?
Yeah,
E.T. the extra testicle?
Just woke up one day.
You're like, oh, there's another one rumbling around in there?
It sucks.
You're like, more the merrier? I bet your vasectomy must have been bizarre.
On an inflatable booster seat.
Because you got 3 testes? I mean, like, dude, the thing is, what's funny is that my balls are so big that it's like having 3 of them. Isn't that funny? Like I have to move them to sit down. It sucks, dude. Ladies have no idea what it's like to have nuts. It's dangerous.
It's awful.
You gotta be careful, dude. You can't just go, whiling out all fancy, freewheeling and cool. You gotta think about your actions, for there are consequences.
a girl I used to date. Relax. I heard this throat noise, the snort. She said, well, I sent her a picture I took of her in the middle of the pandemic when we went on a walk in upstate New York.
Skirt alote.
This time of year.
Okay.
3 years ago, and she has this giant leaf that she's holding. She said, I still have it. You know what? Sorry.
Wait. It's a real tough racket.
Sorry.
I don't know how I'm supposed to take that. Have you ever read any, like, Nabokov? Nabokov is all people, as they say?
No.
Nabokov? You should, dude. It's right up your alley. So he's young.
Busting my balls.
Young. Wait, it's like young. What the young? What the fuck is it? It's a Le Carre novel. The young, sincere gentleman or whatever. I can't remember.
That's me.
That is you, all through and through. The sweetest, most delicate
That's
boy.
why everyone loves me.
Well, things change, baby. You better check the weather because it's gonna change.
The TV was on.
Is that Gino?
I came in because the
I love
TV
Gino,
was on.
dude.
Work is hard. Man, I need a little snack. We didn't eat dinner. You
Gino-
made like a
Gino
Jello
rules.
mold out of cough syrup somehow.
That's
and
all we
it
got.
didn't fill me up.
What is going on? I can't. The thing is that this game
Should
is.
I drink this into the mic?
Oh, sorry, that was really disgusting.
A ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah. Call me. Give it a second because I'm also a little bit hungry.
Peaked.
I'm a little bit hungry.
She's Miss Universe.
But I want to find out what we've
Full
got to
of
do.
beauty and grace, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. I would like it if Miss USA was from the Chattahoochee, and she used to burn rubber.
What's so special about the Chattahoochee other than being a
on
river?
Georgia asshole.
Yeah.
Asshole. Georgia asshole.
The Georgia people are like, it's so hot down here, like it's so cool. And you're
I
like, dude,
li-
it sucks.
I like. Remember when Sailor says, "Oh no,
You're
Lulu
hot-
says
I'm
you got me
hotter
hotter
than
than you
Georgia
better
asphalt."
get me
Yes.
back to the hotel because
Yeah.
you got me hotter than Georgia asphalt."
Absolutely, yeah, because you're like, God damn, Sailor,
I
you
love
got this.
Georgia.
Dude, Laura Dern. Whoo! Yikes. That's me going, like
If
touching
you-
the
yeah,
hot. Ah!
Yeah, you would go, "Oh no!" It's like touching the surface of the sun.
That young madam. She's
What could we eat?
she's tickety boo.
What could we eat?
What do you,
We
in
can't
general?
be eating into the microphones. We'd have to take turns.
We're going to do this for a bit longer, and then we're going to stop it.
Okay. What time
because
is
there's no way people give a shit.
No, this sucks. It's fine. No, I'm saying that so that people will be like, no, it's really good.
Dude, exactly.
You should do it every night.
He's burning rubbers in her Georgia asshole.
Okay. There's kids.
Gino,
in here.
God bless you.
There's kids
God
in
bless
here.
you. You're a soldier of Christ. Soldier of Christ. I think that's the wrong
What
look.
happened to YouTube?
Maybe is it the wrong look? I don't know. It might have just crashed. I don't know.
All right, great. Let's get in here.
Dude, how do I turn this shit on? Like, this is the fucking goofiest game. I have a sword, and it's like, why do I have a sword?
Work is hard.
Burning rubbers inside her Georgia behole, dude.
Yeah, I think.
You know what's funny about that, though? Is that that's kind of true, because you know what? There is one piece of information about all human beholes. And you know what
the
that
old
is?
balloon knot.
That's not a butthole, dude.
Okay, tell me.
That's the clitoris.
Tell me.
Oh, which one? About the beehole?
Tell me the
Where it's
your
like his
beehole
joke about
factoid.
Georgia asphalt or Georgia asshole is that like it is. Are you ready for this?
Cinnamon ring.
It's 1 degree warmer than the rest of your body.
To facilitate the
Fun?
the
I
T
don't-
words.
Yeah, who
Okay,
knows?
what I have something to say that is not about.
Beholes?
Yeah.
You find yourself beholden to talking about beholes.
My friend, she made some Rice Krispie treats today.
Whew, that's a word I haven't heard in a life age.
In Europe,
Holy
they say
Lord.
Nutella. We say
Nutella.
Nutella.
I don't. Nutella. It's
whatever.
Nutella.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it
okay.
like they do in Europe.
Damn, Rice Krispie treats.
Okay, but hold on.
It's been years.
She made Rice Krispie treats using Nutella, and she wrote God breathed upon it, and I responded. You were talking about soldiers of Christ. I responded, Christ kissed it.
Wow. I mean, it's just Rice Krispie treats, guys.
Come on,
Christ,
they're good.
Christ crispied it, dude. They are good. What am I doing here?
Jesus crust.
Jesus lice.
Jesus crust.
In Jesus we crust.
Ew.
Whoa, another dippy. I will say
Should we
that,
do
like,
5 more
for
minutes?
some reason, Rice Krispies, man, that sounds really good. Like, I haven't had like a Rice Krispie treat in like, it might as well have been like since my niece's like 7th birthday.
We should go to Target tomorrow. Well, we can't leave the house, but we can order it online.
I
have
a better idea,
dude. It's November.
I see where you're going.
It's November 1st. Hold on, and they get rid of all the Halloween shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like really cheap. It's like 20 cents for a box of cereal. They have Halloween themed Rice Krispies, the cereal, the Searle. We should stock up. We should build a house of memories out of Rice Krispie treats just to have somewhere to go.
So what you don't know is that I'm a pervert, and the way that I get down is that I go ahead and I go, let's make some Rice Krispie treats, but I use Captain Crunch. Because I'm a maniac. Because I'm a stone cold killer.
What kind? Just reg?
Any of them.
Dude, okay.
I've used Oops All Berries. I've used Crunch Berries. I've used the Peanut
Butter. The peanut butter ones.
I've used all of them, and guess what? They're all good. They don't form up the way that you want them to, but that's fine.
It's fine.
Because the other thing is that you put that on the bottom of like an ice cream bowl or something like that. Dude, you're living the fattest life.
You get me hotter than Georgia Asphalt.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, exactly. You want to talk about Georgia Asphalt, dude. Listen,
I'll
burn you out.
I'm over here going.
I'm wetter than a circus seal. I'm telling you right now, I will burn you out, dude. This shit is, the power of weed is undeniable.
Weed induced you.
Well, it's funny. So, before we got stuck in this house, I owned a pizza restaurant, right? And people ask me, like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're putting blueberries on this thing? I'm like, I'm telling you, baby, it's the way to go. And they go, I was like, how'd you think of that? And I go, I smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
And they go, ha, 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 ha. And I go, I'm serious.
Years ago, some time ago, I lived in Austin, which I talked about earlier. And I became a bit of a...
Beautiful city.
I became a bit of I was a big fan of this stuff. Still am. But I remember one night...
Of weed?
Yeah, and one night I...
Who wouldn't be?
One night I had this thought, and I was like...
It is a little terrifying. I like the edge of it.
I was like, dude, what if I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of Eggos? And I wrote about it on the internet. I was like, have you guys ever made a PB&J out of toaster waffles? It's the best thing I've ever eaten.
You went to the internet?
And my friend replied, yeah, because you were stoned. And
Nope.
It's like,
You
no,
go,
it's just... I mean, I was, but it was...
You're a cop, and then
Wait.
you report him to the thing.
Emma's got a question for you.
Okay, what's the
That
question?
we address...
What is that?
She's asking why we're stuck in the house.
We don't know. There's some sort of like secret spell that's been cast, but I got this house for like $57.85, like plus tax,
Award.
Yeah.
We were awarded.
So the lady was acting really strange. It was a short sale, dude, and we got it. Ryan was actually, again, he's a victim of circumstance. I own the house. He got stuck because he showed up trying to return a book that he had borrowed, and he had stepped over the threshold. This lady hands me the keys. And all of a sudden, every time we leave, there's a bright light, and we're just pooped out of this earthen butthole in the basement.
Butthole.
You
like
can't
like
when
an
you
inverted
enter.
Sarlacc
Yeah,
piece.
exactly. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like a sarlacc pit, but more like a turd, like a kind of a turded up sarlacc pit.
It belches.
If you go into the earthen butthole, you just get tumble dried. So you just kind of get like super dizzy, and it pushes you back out. You exit the window. Earthen butthole. You climb the chimney, you're good, but the second you try to jump off the roof, earthen butthole.
She seems satisfied.
Go out the back door, earthen butthole. That's it. I mean, earthen butthole, dude.
We can't leave.
Can't leave.
So we subsist entirely. See, all redheads. We subsist entirely off.
I don't not believe you.
Off a very potent form of cough syrup that was taken off the market in like 1974.
Yeah, it's from China.
It's called Severe Nighttime.
Yeah.
Hence, I don't know if you noticed, but our logo is like cough syrup, like melting into the abyss, oozing, as it were. Anyway.
It's a way of life, you know.
Anyway,
it's a living.
There's worse things to eat.
It's a living.
We've tried to make meals out of
everything that we try to eat turns
cardboard.
Into cough syrup.
We were eating, so we can receive Amazon packages, and we were eating cardboard.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? Is that if I get like some Smart Pop in the Amazon, right? It shows up and it looks like popcorn, smells like popcorn. The second I put it to my mouth, it liquefies into cough syrup.
Do you remember that scene? You're gonna go no, but do you remember that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where
I'm like a PhD in these movies.
The pirate ghosts are like they're talking about being cursed, right? And they try to eat, but when they go in the pale moonlight, it turns to ash. Like they drink wine and
aye, matey.
And you best start believing in ghost stories.
You best start not caring about food none.
You're living in one. So we live in a ghost story of our own.
Oh shit!
I feel like we didn't do anything wrong.
Well, yeah, other than like get a good deal.
Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. I don't. Listen, it is what it is. I can't change the fact. I know who I am. You know what I mean?
On the label of this cough syrup, we drink.
Are you kidding me?
Gallons of it. It says Severe Nighttime.
I mean, you kind of get, I like the flavor now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it. I like the purple one with like.
What's the difference between
like an Arnold Palmer of Severe Nighttime, which is the green one and the purple stuff, right?
Yeah,
50-50.
I mean, what's the difference between eating that and like Soylent? As far as I'm concerned, none.
Yeah, I'm with you there. What are we gonna eat?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. Who is this? Diamond Nightmare? Gino. We got Twin Peaks, yeah.
Hey man,
I don't know if if there is an evil coop out there of me. That means that he's like skinny and handsome. So I don't know if I'm probably the evil one of myself. I'm probably evil, so there's probably a good guy out there that's named Coffin.
One of us is skinny and handsome and a nice guy.
Well, for you, the evil Starby is like, what would they be? Who would actually no? If there was a movie and you could cast evil Starby, who would it be? Don't say Brad Pitt.
I was gonna say the Chalamet.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You're a Chalamet, dude. You're Paul Atreides. God, that guy sucks. God, that guy sucks. God, that movie sucks.
On that note,
I hate it.
Should we eat?
Guys, I'm stuck. I don't know where it is. Ryan's hungry. So am I.
I'm hungry.
We love you. We'd like to say that tomorrow we're going to do this again. We're going to be playing RoboCop because it comes out. I pre-ordered RoboCop like 7 years ago.
It's going to be miserable.
It's going to be so bad, but also it's going to be Murphy, and it's going to be sick. Dude, it's going to be so good.
Oh, okay, so here, to connect the two things, remember the little, like, baby paste you eat? That's what our diet is.
The who?
RoboCop eats that, like, baby paste.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That, with, like,
the mashed peas? Yeah, dude. He's like, computer food. Yeah, he's good, dude. Murph's good, man. Oh, I got to, like, tab out of here.
All right.
Boys
out from
and girls.